These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
They have been injured? Nah, crap.
There goes that.
Visit the Celtics.
Yeah, wait, so that
We want your tour from Europe to be enjoyed. Be sure to call to the next Colonial College fans. The first 10,000 fans will receive their very own Celtics Dance Team t-shirt. A fun way to show off how much you love the Celtics. The National Basketball Association.
This for my city, this for the top, this for the top, this for the win, this for the crown, this for my homies and bitches, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Kristaps Porzingis.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Barnes. James is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's James in at the 5 spot. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And this, a rivalry that spans across conferences, Stan.
Yeah, look, Brian, they've had their battles over the years, and the fact that they only play each other twice a season adds to the magnitude of the matchup. It's going to be intense.
Tip-off goes to the Celtics. James against Holiday. Into the lane. Yep, count it.
I think Holiday knew there'd be some contact here, so he was ready to outwork.
James passes to Reeves. Now Barnes. Reeves with a screen on Tatum. Here's Barnes. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Yeah, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to specific matchups and style of play. Sometimes you have a difficulty with a team that shouldn't be on your level.
Now, here is James. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Barnes with a screen on Brown. He shoots it. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by James.
And how about Bronny dropping a dime?
Brown looking around. Lets a floater go. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's Reeves, following the bucket by Boston. Back to James. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. He spoke about LeBron James' ability to completely control the game. They want to set the pace for themselves and make LeBron and his guys play catch-up. Coach said we have to play our brand of basketball and not worry about who's on the other side. Play our game, set the pace, and we should be all right. Back to you, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Doncic outside. James against Porzingis. Now, here is James. He's covered closely. Clock at 6. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. So it's Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game.
Great positioning and timing by Brown, using his athleticism to come away with the rejection. Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
Yeah, their guys really got after it on the glass. Sometimes that's the difference maker between a win and a loss.
Lakers trail by 3. And he's going for the lob! And it's James with the jam.
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
White, the pass to Porzingis. Inside. Here's Tatum. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Well, Tatum's size playing a factor there near the bucket.
Doncic against Brown. Pass to James. It's Barnes on the wing. Six to shoot. The 3 ball. Boston pulls it in.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Lakers trail by 3. James passes to Doncic. Outside Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by White.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Brown. No good off the glass. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Doncic outside. Reeves against Holiday. Screen by James. To the paint. Tatum with a steal. Over Reeves. A nice shot by Tatum.
Yeah, nice body control by Tatum. You watch him play, and sometimes you forget he's 6'8".
James passes to Reeves. Brown against Doncic. And with the playoffs on the horizon, Stan, how do you keep your players focused on the now?
Well, Brian, if you have an answer for that, I'd love to know, because I think all of us as coaches or as leaders of any kind, you're just trying to keep people in the moment the best you can, and it's not easy.
That's good from Doncic.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Doncic hits them both. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Yo, what happened, man? I already charged this. What the fuck? Just happened with my controller, bro.
Outside Holiday. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Lakers trail by 3. Doncic outside. Reeves with a screen on Brown. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Tatum against Reeves. Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 5.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
To the inside. White with the steal. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain an upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's Los Angeles now. They trail by 7. Doncic with it. He's got 6. The 3 from Barnes. Sinks the tray.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Outside White. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebounded by LeBron.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Tatum against Barnes. Pass to Reeves. Doncic outside. Here's Barnes. 4 on the clock. Reeves with a screen on Tatum. The 3 from Barnes. And Los Angeles another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Tatum looking it over. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Lakers trail by 3. Now Doncic, 17 points in his last outing. Outside Reeves. Pass to James. Over Porzingis. The open J off the mark. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
That's good from White.
Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston.
Yo, what's happening? Settings. Controllers. Settings. Oh, fuck it, man. I have to reset it. Should I stop it for now?
Out of town making money, this a paycation. 60 overall to be your 2K rating. When you see me, you think power, I ain't raising.
Let's get it, MP. That's a solid team out there. You guys will have to breathe. Get after it, MP. taken seriously.
A shot of the Celtics coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home.
What should that sound? We have to do is charge.
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Coming to you live on this Saturday night. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for Chris Paul?
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over.
Yo, what just happened? Where's the sound gone? What just happened, huh? Where's the sound?
Then it's James. Then it's James. And it's Reeves in at the 2 guard. For the Celtics, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. And teams getting geared up, Greg, for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the locker.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Now look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Reeves against White. Doncic looking it over. LeBron outside. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Man, he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Over Barnes. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Reeves outside. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 4. Some solid defense from Brown. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. You better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Outside, James. Barnes against Porzingis. Reeves the pass to LeBron. Kicks it out to James. Offensive rebound on the wing, Doncic. Reeves outside. On the wing, James. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
What hustle from James on the offensive glass, ensuring that they convert on this possession.
James. Pass to Porzingis. Brown outside. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Boston shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
And Brown drops them both. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
3 points.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Outside White. Brown feeling it out a bit.
Yo, LeBron.
And it's Luka with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. James outside. To the paint. And James throws it down.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
On the wing, Doncic. White covering. Holiday against James. The shot's good.
And already with an NBA body, Bronny battling down low.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night.
And pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
1 for 1.
And that one misses. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
You can tell Holiday likes setting up his guys. He enjoys facilitating.
And the Lakers have possession. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Brown. And no No good that time. Good D by Barnes. Pass to James. Over Porzingis. And that one hits back iron. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the New York Knicks. Brown kicks to Holiday. Brown against Barnes. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by James. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Barnes can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Holiday. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
Come on, bro. Come on.
And LeBron with the basket, the assist by James. James has got 14 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops it. Just let him roll.
Now here's Brown. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Tatum against Barnes. Tatum no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Reeves can't hit. Celtics shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Tatum finds Porzingis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Porzingis has got his second bucket tonight.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment. Make some noise once again for Celtics Entertainment.
Maybe JJ called timeout, bro.
Barnes looking around. LeBron against Porzingis. James hits the front of the rim and out. Celtics trail by 4. Back to Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Smart play by Tatum, using the fake to get the contact.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Thanks.
He misses the free throw.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And he sinks the second.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Now, here's Doncic, still without a basket. James wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Barnes against Tatum. Outside Holiday. White setting the pick for Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston again missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Doncic against Holiday. Barnes screen on Holiday. Doncic kicks to Barnes. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Beyond the arc. Barnes grabs the miss.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Here's Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Boston making a switch here.
Yo, why is this like this, bro? The fuck just happened? Oh, fuck it, man. I have to fix it again, bruh. Damn, man. Fuck you, bro. This so disappointing, man.
Alfred's checked in. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for James. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Barnes. Champs checked in for Austin Reeves. And Paul subbed in for James. All free throws good from Doncic. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for the Celtics. 11-point game. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
Now, here's Doncic following the miss by Porzingis. For 3, Rebound by the Celtics.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
White with it. He's picked up by Doncic. A nice shot by Brown.
And each year it seems very difficult at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. And here we can check out the story for Al Horford.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Now here's Paul. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. From the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Lakers leading by 7. There's a good screen to the inside. Here's Champ. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Launches a 3. No good on the shot. LA's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it. Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Here's Pritchard, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Brown outside. 6. The three-pointer. Brown's got 9.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
Paul passes to Finney-Smith. Dives for it. A steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Brown. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And here late in the season, a good time now to follow up on our Rookie of the Year race, which young players have separated themselves as the best of the bunch. Well, you look at Champ all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, at this point, he has separated himself from the pack. I don't know what more he could have done this year. It's been one amazing performance after another.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Jaylen Brown. And here is Paul. Scoreless thus far. Here's Champ, and there's another turnover by the Lakers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ in their last matchup against New York was outstanding. He scored 16 points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's Champ. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now, here's Horford. They trail by 3. Tatum looking around. Shot clock at 5. And a missed late. Here's Champ. Driving inside. Here's Hayes. They get it back. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Stolen by Connect. Here's the break. And Connect slams it in.
Rising up Dalton connect.
.34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tatum with the screen on ball. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Lakers leading by 5. Ball right side.
Nice.
It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
A floater and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Smith, first personal foul, third team foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And the Celtics making a change here. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Lakers on top. They're up by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's Champ. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Doncic against Tatum. 4 on the clock. Here's Hauser. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers leading by 5. James looking it over. There's the pick. Pass to LeBron, and stolen by Horford. The 3 from Tatum. LeBron grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Screen by James. Floats it up for James. Stolen by Tatum. Tatum down here. Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Champ, guarded by Tatum. Here's the lob to the hoop, and James throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Pritchard. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Tatum. Inside.
Wow.
Tatum automatic.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Cornette.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 13. He gets that one. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Celtics.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
And it's tied up with that one. So it's the Celtics now. Pass to Pritchard. 5 on the clock. Tatum with a screen on James. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Champ, the pass to LeBron. Lakers working the ball around now. Outside, James. Pass to Champ. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Hauser. There's the drive. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. And then on Wednesday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Zinkas, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Al Horford. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now, Doncic, 17 points in his last outing. Here's Champ. Pass to James. Ron right side. Down low. And they get it. And boy, that looked like it was. And yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. RJ last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 1-1.
Here's Doncic. After Drew Holiday's score, here's Champ. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Holiday gets the bucket.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
To the inside. Here's Champ. James, the pass to Champ. Screen by James. Floats it up for James. Now here is Holiday. D right on him. The three from Tatum. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. James, good.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Attention fans down on the court. It's your Flex Squad. Get loud and roll the fury. Okay, fans.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Horford. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. And the Lakers also making a change. Austin Reeves is checked in for Champ. Now here is Holiday, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday.
Oh, he's open.
That 3 off the mark.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
On the wing, Reeves. White covering. LeBron, a screen on Tatum. Barnes against Tatum. Barnes passes to Reeves. Shoots over White. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Here's Boston now. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Tatum.
Oh my God.
LeBron grabs the miss. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, James. Now Barnes. LeBron kicks to Doncic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, White. Here's Tatum. Good D by Barnes. Lakers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Celtics. And then for the Lakers, Hayes, he's checked in for Barnes. Connect comes in for Doncic. And it's Paul in for James. That one drops. He ties it up. Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
Now here is Horford. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And the call will be against Dalton Connect. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in.
17, Dorian Finney-Smith.
Good game, right?
White finds Brown. Misses and the dry spell continues. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Holiday against Paul. Pass to Hayes. Fires from deep. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's White. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Good job, son.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Horford in the post. Working on Finney-Smith. Holiday left side. 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. They get a hand on it. 3-pointer, Horford. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Reeves. And here's Hayes. And no good. Trying to use the glass. It's Brown on the wing. He's got 11. And it's good for 2. Brown's got 13 points.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
The Lakers trail. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And here is Los Angeles now. Paul with the ball. Clock at 6. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
That free throw good from Hayes. Hayes hits them both. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Outside, Horford. Brown outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Buries it from three-point range. Brown's got 16.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
White against Reeves. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Pass to Paul. Top of the key. Count it.
Wow.
Paul's got his second bucket. Here's Brown. He's got 16. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
One of the premier scoring wings in the NBA, Jaylen Brown is at it again.
Ball against Holiday. .151 left in the second quarter. Holiday against Paul. Back to Reeves. From past the arc.
Oh, that's a bad shot.
Rebounded by the Celtics.
And I think that one could have easily have
The guy is wasting time, man. Pick up play at least, bro.
Outside Holiday. Horford from outside. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Hands like a guard. Horford with that quick trigger.
Holiday against Paul. To the paint.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Los Angeles, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Dorian Finney-Smith at the line for 2. A free throw drops for Finney-Smith.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Lakers trail by 8. Ball outside. .46 seconds left in the first half. And again, the Lakers no good. Celtics leading by 8. Brown outside. Pulls it from the elbow. Rebound the Lakers. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Connect with a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer. Connects. Got 5 now.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
Brown outside. Over Connect. And again, it's Boston converting.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Lets it go from deep. And so it's Boston. Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're taking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Hey folks, what a start for Jaylen Brown.
I've been most impressed by Mr. Brown. Jaylen continues to improve. Obviously super athletic, but it might be his work ethic that sets him apart.
Yeah, you know what? As good as he is, I still feel that he has some room to grow, which is even more impressive.
Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. So the Lakers 5 right now. Barnes out there with LeBron James. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's James in at the point guard position. From deep, Reeves. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Celtics leading by 7. Outside Tatum. Pass to White. Brown against Doncic. Brown outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now Reeves. Still yet to score. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Pass to James. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. On the left block. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
The assist.
A little slap on the hand won't stop LeBron from nailing that jumper.
James against Holiday. Outside Tatum. Brown with the screen on Barnes. Tatum passes to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
How about Tatum shredding the D with his passing? So effective in pick and rolls.
Lakers trail by 7. Doncic outside. James against Holiday. Ron right side. Porzingis with the steal. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And White slams it in.
Gotta credit the heads-up defense by Porzingis. Gets the steal and starts the break.
And Los Angeles guys shooting in this game 45%. Doncic outside. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Floats it up for James.
Oh.
And stolen by Tatum. White against Reeves. Holiday with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Holiday's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Doncic outside. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
These are the little nuances in Brown's game. He has become an elite scorer.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
And Brown drops them both. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And it's in the floor right now. It's Celtics Entertainment. Celtics Entertainment.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside, James. Reeves against White. Stolen by Tatum.
Another bad pass.
White left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for White. Lakers trail by 16. Doncic passes to Barnes. Back to Doncic. Pass to LeBron. Shot to stop the run.
See, right there, you know you have to foul LeBron James because you just have no chance to stop him.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Something's changed, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Champs checked in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for LeBron. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside, White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Yeah, Tatum read the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 17. A 3-ball. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Now halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
And that one's good.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Brown against Doncic. Brown kicks to Porzingis. The three-pointer, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
James, the pass to Champ. James, a screen on White. Floats it up for James. Porzingis with the block.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
Brown. No good that time. Good D by Barnes. Lakers trail by 15. To the middle. Here's James. Dunk by James.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Shoots over James. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Here's James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Holiday. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And that one misses. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. You got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Chen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Hayes is checked in for James.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, number 11, Jackson Hayes.
Celtics leading by 12. And here is Tatum. He's got 17. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
Okay, listen. Tatum can strike from anywhere. The mid-range is an open option for him at all times.
James, a screen on Brown. Floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with a three-point shot since coming out of the break. To the inside, Barnes.
Make it man, what the fuck?
It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Holiday, 7 points in the game. Now here's Tatum, 6 on the shot clock. Great job by Tatum in close.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Green by James. And he lobs it up toward the rim, taken away by Holiday. Tatum on the wing, covered by Barnes. Brown kicks to Tatum. Brown against Barnes. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, getting the hoop and the harm. That's tremendous body control from Brown.
Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
Oh, you know, more restriction, guys.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's Paul.
Come on, Chris.
Jacks up a three. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. This is the baby hook. Lakers trail by 17. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
What the fuck is that? Yo. What kind of love pass is that, man? Oh.
Holiday with it. He has 7.
Such a smart leader. I like seeing Holiday force the defense into fouling him.
15 foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
Talk about a guy who gives you everything. Drew Holiday is a coach's dream.
Both free throws good from Holiday. Lakers trail by 19. Paul looking around. They need this. Kept alive. Pass to Finney-Smith. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Finney-Smith's got 6.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Now Brown. 27 points for him. Shoots over Connect. Boston again missing.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Champ the pass to Hayes. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Champ. Just 5 on the clock. Now Paul. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Celtics leading by 14. Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. It's deflected. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Nice.
And that one drops. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
Here's Holiday. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Pritchard. 1:53 left in the 3rd quarter. Back to Holiday. Over Hayes. The shot by Holiday, no good. Lakers trail by 12. Paul outside. Pass to Champ. And taken away by Brown. Trying to get something going and finished off by Brown.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
1:11 left in the 3rd. Here's Paul. Connect with it. Pass to Champ. Launches it. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Paul right side. Second shot opportunity. And Horford pulls it down.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
The kick out to Brown. Sinks the triple. Brown's got 12 points in just the second half.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Here's Champ, guarded by Holiday. And Hayes throws it down.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pritchard passes to Horford. Now here's Brown. No good from 11 feet.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Wow.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Cornette in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. So it's the Celtics now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Hits the three-point bomb. Hauser's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Boston. They set the pick. Here's Doncic. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Pritchard. He's defended by Reed. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Here's Pritchard. A three-pointer off the mark.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Down low, here's Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Here's Pritchard, and Horford wide open. He shoots. Nailed from three-point land. And the Celtics lead by 17. And here is Doncic. Takes a three. The triple! Doncic!
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
And Jim gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And James subbed in for Champ. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Tatum passes to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. James defending. Pass to Horford. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Offline with his three.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Doncic.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Pritchard passes to Tatum.
Wow.
Jammed by Tatum.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Reeves following the bucket by the Celtics. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. To the paint and stolen by Barnes. Pass to James. Back to Barnes. Unloads. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Pritchard. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Reeves.
Creating havoc. Reeves loves to stick his nose in there.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Reeves.
I don't think there's a team out there that doesn't want a player like Austin Reeves. This is a guy who is willing to sacrifice on both ends of the floor.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Luke Cornett. And Reeves drops them both. And so it's Boston with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Holiday against Reeves. Now here is Holiday. Not a lot of room. Off target at the rim. James outside. Pass to James. Tatum against Barnes. Four on the shot clock. LeBron left side and stolen by Horford. Holiday against Reeves. Here's Pritchard. Lets it go with a 3. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Barnes kicks to Doncic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
first one falls for him. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. He makes one of two that time.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
James against Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Takes the three. And the three ball is good. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now, here's Doncic. Reeves with the screen for Doncic. And again, no good by the Lakers. Celtics leading by 13. Here's Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And that's now 25 points for Jason Tatum. On the wing, Barnes. Doncic outside. Reeves against Holiday. Here's James. And Boston with the rebound. Holiday's got his fourth rebound in this one. To the left side wing. Three-pointer. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
We're losing, guys.
Now, here's Doncic. Over Tatum. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half. Boston has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Here's Pritchard. And it's off from three-point range. James finds Reeves. Horford against Barnes. Reeves with a screen on Horford. Barnes outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No hesitation from Barnes. Knew he was going to get the whistle. Played right through.
Harrison Barnes, 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes. Some changes for Boston. Zingas, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Brown comes in for Al Horford. And it's White in for Pritchard. Barnes hits them both. Holiday with it. Pass to White. Brown outside. Shoots over Doncic. Reeves with the rebound. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. James, the pass to Reeves. Barnes against Tatum. James looking around. Feet away. LeBron going to work inside.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Outside White. Outside Tatum from downtown. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
White against Reeves from deep. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Barnes against Tatum. Outside Holiday. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Brown outside. LeBron grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 12. Pass to Reeves. He tries for 3. James misses. Boston shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Holiday, a screen on James. Tatum against James. Porzingis with a screen on LeBron. White. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Champs checked in for Los Angeles.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, Derek White. At the line with 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 13 points for Luka Doncic.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Through contact, Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Lakers trail by 14. Doncic outside. Here's the screen. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Now Brown. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Brown. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Brown's got 15 points here in the second half. Here's Champ Tight covering. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Outside Tatum. Puts it up from 15. And another basket for Boston.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Champ. RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes, he's checked in for James. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Harrison Barnes. Konecki's checked in for Doncic. And it's Austin Reeves in for James. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, Horford. Clock at 6. Picked by Horford. This one for 3. That shot missing. Los Angeles has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Boston.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3. It just seemed to pay off for them.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Jason Tatum.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
Yeah, you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Owen and the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. See you later.
We lose the game.
Sometimes the shots just don't fall. Just let it go. Focus on the next guy.
fans in the house tonight. Should be a fun one.